So here we go. I'm going to try to build a GoPro Dome for my GoPro Hero. Got this a while back, and this is a Hero 5 session, and I really like the half underwater overwater shots, and I saw that there really wasn't a great GoPro Dome for the session. Looks like that the minimum was about $100. You can buy some custom ones from there on up. Looks like the regular GoPros did have some that you could buy for 40 to 50 bucks on eBay, but I wasn't sure that would fit a session, so for about $15 I got all these parts, and we're going to try and build it. So what you have is a dome, 6-inch dome, bought on eBay. I think that was about $5. I got a GoPro deep water underwater mount kit, and that was about $8 on eBay. And then I've got this sheet right here under white. Is actually a 1/8 inch plexiglass. I bought an 8x8. They sent me a little bit bigger. It's about $5 on eBay as well. So we're gonna take those and try and build a GoPro Dome mount. So first thing I'm gonna do is, there's some screws in here. I'm gonna take that case off because my thoughts is there's no point putting a sealed surface inside the dome. This way it allows the dome to breathe. In case there's any moisture in there, it won't fog up. So I'll take this cover off and go from there. So I took the outer layer off, and there's a little glass on the front. Just pop that out. Now the GoPro should go in and should hopefully stay. There's a lip on it. There we go. See how it stays on the lip? Does not go through, so it'll sit tight in there, but yet not go through due to the lip. So that's perfect, just the way I wanted it. Next, we are going to center the GoPro on the plexiglass sheet and prep for cutting the plexiglass sheet. So here we go. Got a rough drawing here. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but we have plenty of sheet to work with. But once now I'm going to commence drilling in the corners, holes out, and we're going to begin drilling in here, get things going. So I stopped drilling, got a little crack here outside the zone, pressed a little too hard. Not too worried about it. I'll be able to fill that with the acrylic glue. But so I'm going to stop here. I'm going to begin kind of just hollowing out the edge there with the Dremel. So one of the other tools you'll need is a Dremel here. So I'm going to go around the edge. Hopefully this works without cracking some more. So Dremel worked great. In case anybody's wondering what that is, that's, I believe, just a drywall bit I had lying around. And as you see, it melted a little bit, but cut pretty dang good. This is the acrylic glue. Gonna just do acrylic glue around the edge and begin the first gluing process on this. So that's it for the acrylic glue so far. Hopefully that works. It says 10 minutes on it, so we're gonna wait 10 minutes to begin the gluing of the dome over there, and so hopefully this works. So far so good. So the front side looked pretty dry there, and I went and checked the back side and noticed there were some gaps. So I went around and just kind of filled in those gaps with a little bit more of the acrylic glue, and we're gonna let that dry for another 10 minutes or so. So I went ahead and mocked it up, double checked some measurements there, and this should be pretty dang centered. I don't think it has to be perfect, but close enough for government work, as my teacher would always say. So here we are. I'm going to go ahead and set the glue on this part. So there you go. Pushed on a little bit, tried to get most of the bubbles out of the edge there, and then went one more time around the edge with the glue once it was on. So I'm going to put a little weight on the top and let this set for 10 minutes. So here we go, final stretch here. I'm going to cut the edge with a Dremel. As you can see, the acrylic is down. It isn't beautiful, but hopefully it makes a seal. If not, I'll silicone the edges a little more just to make sure, but I think we're good. here we go, all done, drilled out. I'm gonna go around the edges of the sandpaper just to make it a little nice and smoother, but other than that, I think we are done. But I used a Dremel, some acrylic glue, 1/8 inch by 8 inch by 8 inch was what I ordered. I got a little bit bigger piece, and that's okay. 1/8 by 8 inch by 8 inch acrylic glass, 1 6-inch dome, and like I said, one GoPro underwater deep water mount.